right. It's fun to meet you all, and I love how packed it is. That's great. I mean, I was saying it's steaming hot. I think outside is where it's actually steaming hot, so I'm happy that the temperature is lower here. I was talking about the song Rosie that I wrote when I was 16, and that's the first song that I'm gonna play. I'm happy that it's on the album, because I get to feel vulnerable when I'm singing it. Rosie left the back door open yesterday. She didn't even leave a note before she took the train. The neighbors said they saw a girl crying in the street. Rosie left a trail of tears for everyone to see. Sorry, little Rose, we should have helped you long ago. Should have listened when you said you felt like you didn't belong. But now Mother has been staring all night at the kitchen floor, and Father hasn't said a word since you have been gone. Sweet Rose, when do you get back home? You left your footprints on our lawn, left your footprints on our soul. Sweet Rose, you didn't have to go away. Oh, your loneliness, it made you blind to see who wanted you to stay. We just hope you find some answers on the road. And if you do, we hope one day you'll let us know. And we hope that your journey's going well, and that you finally find some company in yourself. Thank you. I would like to introduce you to a souvenir from Amsterdam, my guitar player. And this is Jerry van der Moren. Give him a warm welcome. I'm happy to have him here. This song is the title track of the album. It's called Chameleon. And it's basically what, well, almost the whole album is about. Trying to fit in with other people and being a chameleon in daily life. It could be a good thing, but it could also stand in the way from who you are. And yeah, it's bittersweet. That's what this song is about. You should know that I'll be whoever you want. You will be the color that I hide in. And we both know we're trying to please everyone. We're making ourselves comfortable in their skin. And you paint me in the likeness of yourself, dying to forget all that defines it. And love's a drain, fill the heart of someone else, if only for the moment that it blinds it. But everyone has their reason, and every there's seasons. Chameleon, all too familiar. The mirrors here, we become one when I am your It's alright, I taught myself to sacrifice, to embrace the burden of being wrong. And I don't mind, I see you and I see it's only spring, but I hear winter call. But everyone has their reasons, and everyone has their seasons. Chameleon, all too familiar. The mirrors here, we become one when I am yours. Chameleon, all too familiar. The mirrors here, we become one when I am your Thank you.
You put a lot of like emotional stuff into this album, and you kind of talked about that a lot, about how you were going through a process and you were putting it out there. Did you feel, how vulnerable did you feel, and did you feel like that vulnerability would translate to other people?
I think it's very vulnerable even to start writing music and then perform it to other people. That was the first step that I took, because yeah, you need to be like, okay, look what I did, look what I made, you know, this is worthy, I want you guys to see this. And there was a point where I wasn't ready for that yet, and then someone encouraged me to do that. And I feel like in this album, I grew up writing these songs, and each song is like a trip down memory lane almost, where I just see myself as like my younger sister who I'm looking at and who is kind of evolving into an adult, because I think I'm an adult now.
You are.
I hope so. So it's still scary, and like tonight I'm gonna play some of the songs that are very dear to me that I wrote when I was 16 also. Yeah, and that's next week. That's gonna be 10 years ago. So that's
Happy
scary.
early birthday, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you. But I do feel like I'm a different person now, and I can look back on that, and it's okay to feel vulnerable. And I was kind of afraid to feel vulnerable when I wrote it at first, so it's different now.
There's like a point in every musician's life, hopefully. Some may have not reached it yet, and that's, you know, not a turn off or anything, but there's a song that you have written or will write that has like broken your heart, your own heart, right? Based off of you writing it. Do you have a song on this album that like when you hear it, it makes you emotional? Like, I was really going through this, and
it's funny because sometimes I feel like songs can predict the future. Like you're writing something and it'll happen after that. And I think I recently had a breakup, and the song Love Let Go was written way before that breakup. And I feel like when I listen to it, it's like, yeah, that's kind of how it went. Because it's about breaking up because you know you're not suitable for each other, and you still have love for each other, but you're just not the right person for the other person.
right.
And whenever I play it, like now, it's different than when I wrote it, because I had a different couple in my head. And when I play it now, I'm just thinking about this experience. And yeah, like breaking up doesn't have to be a very harsh and extremely painful thing, but it's still painful. But as you go and you talk to someone, you find out that maybe you're on the same page, and that's what Love Let Go is about.
Does it ever get easier? Like the more you perform it, it gets easier emotionally for you, or is it about the same?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it will get easier. Like performing it right after it, it's pretty hard. But then after a while, you start to distance yourself from it.
Right, right.
Here's something else I brought from Amsterdam. His name is Matthijs van Duivenbode, which is hard to say here. So we just call him Matt or Dauf. Yeah, it's called Pigeon in Holland. So I could call him Pigeon. Do you like that?
Or maybe Dove.
Dove. It was a long day, now the day is done. Now we're walking, slowly walking home. Hold me gently while you speak your mind. Slowly walking, we should take our time. Oh, we tried and tried, and even though love let go and let go of both of us, soft and slow, it slipped through our hands. You're not who you were, I'm not who I was. Somehow what we built wasn't strong enough. 'Cause love let go and let go of both of us. Now it's raining, bittersweet relief. It's time to let these storm clouds wash over you and me. It is what it is, not what we thought it should be. Silent tears running down our street. Oh, we tried and tried, and even though love let go and let go of both of us, soft and slow, it slipped through our hands. You're not who you were, I'm not who I was. Somehow what we built wasn't strong enough. Love let go of both of us. Love let go of both of us. every shade of blue. Feel my skin till I have nothing but your warmth, your arms to hold on to. Lover, you could drain my soul, could rip my heart in two. Lover, you could ease the pain you're carrying my wounds. Sand until I'm close enough to reach the reins of your joy and sorrow. Shake the ground beneath your feet, or break the walls, or build them as our home. Lover, I could drain your soul, could rip your heart in two. Lover, I could ease your pain I'm carrying your wounds. We'll be lost inside the ruins if our heart is overthrown us. But it's everything or nothing until then. We'll be lost inside the ruins. We'll be lost inside the ruins. We'll be lost inside the ruins. We'll be lost inside and lost inside and lost inside the ruin.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk a little bit about this album and just kind of like just get a little bit of an overview of you in general.
Okay, cool, yeah.
So your reviewers describe your sound as Laurel Canyon folk meets Nashville country,
Yeah.
right? Laurel Canyon is a big name of music, having been the birthplace of songs from like Joni Mitchell to the Eagles. How does it feel to have yourself be in comparison with that sound?
Well, that's insane because it's insane because I've been listening and I've been playing American music since I was young, and now I get to play it in front of like people in America, which is great. And my parents used to have a very big record collection. with Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and Joni Mitchell, and James Taylor, which are all great names. And they also listened to jazz music, but that was never really something that came to mind for me to listen to, because I really like the storytelling, and I think that it's very great to have those big inspirations in my description, because that's what I've been listening to for a long time. So it's great.
And like, I kind of want to piggyback off of that, because you've said in some interviews that like your mom sings Brazilian music, your dad plays saxophone, your brother studies Indian music, right?
Yeah.
But then you also felt like you didn't get this like immediate calling to be a musician, like right off the bat with all that happening in your household. So what changed that, and why did it change?
Yeah, it's funny because, you're right. I have a very musical family, but you always you want to push yourself against your parents, and just, you want to be radical and be like, no, I won't do what you guys are doing. So for a long time, I felt like I wanted to do history. I even told my mom, oh, wait, maybe I can study history. And she said, but you're writing songs all the time, so what are you talking about? That's weird. And I do think that my parents inspired me a lot with making music, and at some point they always had a guitar in the room, and I just picked it up and I went like, okay, if you guys do it, then why not give it a try? And I started playing. I think the first song I ever learned was Lightning Bolt from Jake Buck.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and it was just 3 chords, and then I figured out like, if I have 3 chords, then I can also just make a lot of songs with that. I don't have to like keep practicing guitar. I just have 3 chords. I can do a lot with that. So that was kind of how it started.
You remember the first song you wrote?
No, but I think it was pretty bad, to be honest. So this is one of those songs that I made in that bedroom also, and it's called When Times Get Rough. It's not on the album, but it's the first song I ever released. So yeah, it's a dear one to me. There are missing pieces in your puzzle, but I'm not the one to decide whether you're lost or you're running away and you're trying to hide. And I know you get along with everyone beside yourself. I know your skin is paper thin, well don't you worry, I'll never tell. 'Cause I know you're fragile, disguised as tough. Only at war could you think there's a weakness in love. But I'm not here to judge you, I just wanna be there when times get rough. Well, use everything you think you need. Go on and drown your own sorrows. I don't want to change you, though it hurts to see you search for a smile in a bottle. 'Cause I know you're fragile, disguised as tough. Only at war could you think there's a weakness in love. But I'm not here to judge you, I just want to be there when times get rough. Oh, I'm not here to judge you, I just want to be there when times get rough. Thank you. So this next song we actually didn't do that often yet. So to be honest. I have like a little bit of the lyrics on here, but it's gonna be a song that you could swing to, and that's why I put it in. I like it, and I hope you're gonna like it too. It's called All These Words. You said something I couldn't see in your eyes when you told me you heard me. I could have kept quiet. Now I get it. You'd rather not be defined. So you read the script, and I know that you're playing along, but I know that what's on the back of your tongue. Yeah, what are you trying to keep out the light? Honey, don't trick me. I can see right through all these words. All these words, and you don't really care. All these words. All these words are nothing but a waste of air. Haven't got what it takes to be true as a friend, but it's so damn easy to play and pretend. And I wonder, what is it that you deny? Getting carried away by the love of the crowd. Yesterday's friends started figuring you out, 'cause they know what you're trying to keep out the light. Honey, don't trick me. I can see right through all these words. All these words, and you don't really care. All these words. All these words are nothing but a waste of air. Honey, don't trick me. I can see right through all these words. All these words, and you don't really care. All these words. All these words. All these words, and you don't even care. And all these words. All these words. All these words. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are great. I'm loving it already here.
So when you do like your songwriting process as a musician, I was kind of going over what you had talked about as well. And if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you mentioned that you kind of start with the chords and then let the lyrics come and like lead you wherever you go.
Yeah.
And I do the same, but my question is like, do you go with your first mind? So when you write those lyrics out, are you like, this is my first mind, this is what I'm going with? Or do you do like a ton of revisions after you've written your initial thoughts and then you go back and you say, I want to like fix some of this stuff?
Yeah, it depends on, because I also write with other people, but for a long time I wrote on my own. And I could just see the chords as a soundtrack, and I would see a movie in front of me, and then I would write down whatever I saw. But also with lyrics, it's kind of like a puzzle. If you throw in a word, I immediately like associate that word with something, and I keep writing through the words that come up in my head. But when I write with other people, it's different because you have a couple hours, and people, you know, they want to finish the song.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually that goes a lot quicker. If I ride on my own, then I could be on a bike, like having a bike ride in Holland. I do it all the time. And then when I'm biking, I just have more words in my head and more melodies. And then I record it, I write it down, all while biking. I mean, yeah, I'm good at that. So yeah, it depends kind of on how I write and with who.
Okay. Tell us about Somebody New. That's a single that we're playing at KXT right now. And you also said that was kind of like you understanding there was some resentment building from your relationship, right? With the person that you were with. And so now that you've kind of survived that, having that song out and having people relate to that, how does that make you feel?
I think it's a very up-tempo song. It's like, you know, when you first listen to it, you wouldn't think that it could be painful. And I think the people that can find themselves in the song would probably know that it's a kind of a painful song, because when you're with someone and someone asks you like, hey, aren't you looking for somebody new? That's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
And that is what the song is about. So yeah, but I do think it's funny if there's a drink on the menu, and I would be like, if you're looking for somebody new, just grab that drink and tell someone like, I got this drink, and then you could look around.
Give them a hint.
Who is my somebody new tonight?
Legit. Well, thank you so much, Jana, for coming out tonight. Y'all enjoy yourselves this evening. Give it up for Jana Mila one more time.
Thank you.
We chose a dirty pavement at the parking lot. You wore your leather jacket, made you look so tough, and you hoped I knew something's growing bitterness inside of you. We spent an hour drinking in the burning sun. You had your words already like a loaded gun, and you got me to listen to the bitterness inside of you. You said if you've been longing for somebody new, oh well, just lately I've been thinking that you do. Somebody stole your bike, I had to bring you home. You'd rather skip a night than face it on your own. You couldn't hide everything that you've been dragging in your mind. You said if you've been longing for somebody new, you've been longing. Oh, well, but lately I've been thinking that you do. I know you took off early, left the sheets undone. Your eyes are red and blurry with your headphones on. I guess it's true, I've been growing bitterness inside of you. You said if you've been longing for somebody new, you've been longing. Oh, well, 'cause lately I've been thinking that you do. You said if you've been longing still they feel like something to hold on to. In between pause and play, night and day are magically hidden claws, where life's only going as slow or as fast as the speed of your thoughts, and I don't want to keep up. All these faces I don't know, they're all laughing that I missed the joke. And all these moments, can I just have one? The feeling is lost before it's even come. If I can't see to find my place in between. To leave something behind, constantly filling the blanks and wrestling my restless mind. I think I'll find where I belong if I choose to stay right here while they run. All these faces I don't, they're all laughing that I missed the joke. And all these moments, can I just have one? The feeling is lost before it's even come. All these faces I don't know, they're all laughing that I missed the joke. And all these moments, can I just have one? The feeling is lost before it's even come. If I can't see, if I can't see to find my place in between. Thank you. Exhausted lungs, a burning throat, I leave that world behind me. Too many times have I been told my intuition's lying. Oh, it's true. They're only trying to get what they want from you. My eyes would burn, we stared too long into the same horizon. I tried for far too long, but you can't please everybody. what they want from you. Tried so hard to keep this up, oh, but it's starting to wear me out. All I seem to do is run my heart into the ground. I dream so hard to wake you from, 'cause I don't wanna let you down, but I don't wanna let me down. It's true, they're only trying to get what they want from you. Oh, it's true, they're only trying to get what they want from you. They're only trying to get what they want from me. Trying so hard to keep myself together. Oh, it's trying so hard to keep myself together. What I need to do. Thank you, guys. Wow. Damn it, now you're just another reason to feel blue. Did you even know I was just as upset as you when I left you at the dark side of the room? And I was hoping you would ask so I could act confused. Don't worry about the answers, oh, it's not about the truth, oh, but it's getting late and the party's over soon. Oh, it's getting late and the party's over soon. Oh, I wasn't gonna cry, I wasn't gonna scream, I wasn't gonna you're bruised, 'cause I'm messing with your pride. But it's all because you're running from the rumbling in the sky. I'm drinking like it's better at the bottom of the glass. So everybody's blurry who I'm trying to impress in between flesh and light. Red wine on my dress. And something started burning, now it's spread like a wildfire. And every time you look away, you're cutting down the wire that is holding back things you can't deny. And now everyone is in the line of fire. I wasn't gonna cry, I wasn't gonna scream, I wasn't gonna fight, I wasn't gonna make a scene. I'm sorry if you're bruised, 'cause I'm messing with your pride. And it's all because you're running from the rumbling in the sky. Oh, I wasn't gonna cry, I wasn't gonna scream, I wasn't gonna fight, I wasn't gonna make a scene. And I'm sorry if you're bruised, 'cause I'm messing with your pride. But it's all because you're running from the rumbling in the sky. I wasn't gonna cry, I wasn't gonna scream, I wasn't gonna fight, I wasn't gonna make a scene. And I'm sorry if you're bruised, 'cause I'm messing with your pride. But it's all because you're running from the rumbling in the sky. Oh, I wasn't gonna cry, I wasn't gonna scream, I wasn't gonna fight, I wasn't gonna make a scene. And I'm sorry if you're bruised, 'cause I'm messing with your pride. But it's all because you're running from the rumbling in the sky.
Jana Mila.
Thank you. Applause for the band.
Jana Mila.
Jerry, dope. Thank you. It was lovely. It was lovely meeting you. Thanks a lot.